That Frog, written by Tracy. Hey, stop scrolling for a second because what I'm about to show you that can literally turn your life upside down. Have you ever stared at your to-do list and felt it's like laughing at you? Like no matter what you do, you can't get ahead? Well, what if I told you that there is one method that can transform your life starting today? That's one simple, crazy, effective trick that high achievers swear by. It's called Eat That Frog. Yes, the ugliest, scariest, biggest task on your plate. And if you tackle it first thing in the morning, your productivity, focus, and results will skyrocket. And here's the kicker. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it step by step with real stories from people just like you. By the end of this video, you'll know how to stop procrastinating, start achieving, and feel unstoppable. And trust me, if you skip this, your days will continue to slip through your fingers. So stick with me because what I'm about to teach you is life-changing. Part 1. Start with your biggest, ugliest frog. Tracy says if you have to eat 2 frogs, eat the ugliest one first. Funny, right? Your frog is your most important task. The ones that makes the biggest difference. Let me give you some examples. Mark, a young entrepreneur, avoided making sales calls for months. He was nervous, procrastinated, and constantly stressed. One morning he said, enough, I'll eat that frog. He tackled that task first thing. Within 2 weeks, he doubled his client base. Because eating that frog first freed up his brain and energy for everything else. Lisa, a writer, dreaded outlining her new book. She would scroll social media, cook, clean, anything to avoid it. Then she committed to writing 1 chapter at 9 a.m. every day. 2 months later, her book was finished and she landed a publishing deal. Because here's the psychological trick. When you tackle the hardest, most important task first, everything else feels easier. But if you keep postponing it, your frogs multiply and you feel trapped forever. Part 2. Break it down 1 bite at a time. Big tasks can paralyze anyone. The secret is to break them into small, manageable steps. Sarah, a student, had a 30-page thesis. She thought, I can't do this, it's too much. Then she split it 1 page per day. By the deadline, she submitted flawless thesis without stress. David, a designer, had to redesign a website for a client. Instead of tackling all sections at once, he focused on 1 section per day, reviewing progress at night. The client loved it and David finished ahead of schedule. Because small consistent progress beats overwhelm every single time. But if you're trying to do everything at once, you'll end up doing nothing. Part 3. Set deadlines and stick to them. We humans are wired for deadlines. Without them, we procrastinate endlessly. Emma, a freelancer, always missed the project deadlines. She was stressed, burned out, and underpaid. Then she started using mini deadlines for each step. Suddenly, she was the most reliable freelancer on her team and even got more clients. Because committing to a deadline forces your mind to act. But no deadline equals no real progress. Even the best intentions die without a structure. Part 4. Focus on 1 thing at a time. Multitasking is a productivity killer. Tom, salesman, tired juggling 5 client accounts at once. He missed deadlines, lost sales, and felt exhausted. Then he switched focus on 1 account at a time fully. Within months, his performance soared. Because deep focus beats shallow effort every time. If you bounce between tasks, your frogs multiply and your brain gets scattered. Part 5. Use the 80-20 rule. 20% of your actions produce 80% of your results. Focus on what matters most. Mary, a marketer, realized that a handful of strategies brought most of her traffic. She dropped the rest. Growth tripled. John, an investor, learned that only a few stocks drove 80% of portfolio's returns. He doubled them because knowing which frogs are worth eating saves time, energy, and sanity. But if you treat all tasks equally, you're wasting your life on trivial stuff. Part 6. Continuous learning and improvement. Every time you eat a frog, ask, what can I learn? How can I do better next time? Lisa, a speaker, practiced daily, analyzed mistakes, and improved little by little. 6 months later, he spoke to hundreds without nerves. Brian, a small business owner, reviewed each completed project and tweaked his approach. His business grew faster than he imagined because small, consistent improvements compound to massive results. But ignore learning and even effort won't produce lasting change. Part 7. Psychology of engagement. To keep your brain glued to the screen. Each step equals a problem, solution, mini success. Constant button because statements. Like a TV series, every time a problem is solved, the next one arises, keeping viewers hooked. This makes your brain want more, and it's exactly what keeps YouTube algorithm happy too. If you apply these steps, your life transforms completely. You'll finish tasks, reduce stress, and take control of your time. But listen, before you run out to organize your life and attack your fries like a productivity ninja, I want to remind you of something super important. You can't focus, you can't prioritize, and you definitely can't eat any frog if your mind is all over the place. And that's why exactly in my previous videos I summarized the miracle of mindfulness. A book about calming your mind, slowing down, and being present in your life. Because here's the truth. You can't build a powerful productivity system on top of a stressed, noisy, chaotic mind. That's like trying to study for an exam during an earthquake. It's just not happening. So if you want the lesson of Eat That Frog to actually work, if you want real focus, if you want to stop procrastinating, and if you want to finally get things done without feeling like your brain glitching every 5 minutes, then you have to start from the inside. You have to learn how to breathe, how to slow down, how to bring your mind back to the present moment again and again. And that's exactly what the miracle of mindfulness teaches you. Summary, key takeaways. Eat the ugliest, hardest frog first. Break big tasks into smaller steps. Set deadlines and stick to them. Focus deeply on one thing at a time. Apply the 80-20 principle to find what matters. Continuous improvement and reflection, combined with the miracle of mindfulness for lasting success. Start today, eat your frog, and transform your life.